Yo, what's good, everybody? What's good? This is day 2 of the My Player Builder for 2K21. It's not 2K20, y'all. This is 2K21, believe it or not, and I could prove it too. This is 2K21. Look, I'm about to back out. It's 2K21. It's not 2K20. But anyway, we back in the My Player Builder. We're gonna try to build another player today. Give y'all the best builds that I can think up with. So look. Here's the thing about this. We're gonna make this one small forward. It's gonna resemble LeBron James, the GOAT. The GOAT. We gotta have his number. We gotta have his correct number. So we're gonna go with number 6 for now. Number 6. So here's the thing about LeBron builds. LeBron builds are so hard to make because he could pretty much do everything. He could finish. You gotta give him finishing. You gotta show him love with the shooting badges. You damn sure gotta get him with the playmaking badge because that's one of his best attributes. And the defense this year, they're not gonna give you a lot of defense badges if you're not a defensive build. And LeBron is not just a defensive build, so we're gonna have to work with 5 or 6 defensive badges. You feel me? So one of the hardest ones was picking the pie chart that was correct for him, because you could make a case where maybe he's every pie chart. You see, he can get a 95 driving dunk when he wants, you know, but this one has a lot of shooting and it's a mix of finishing. That seems like a pretty good one with him, but the playmaking only goes to like 10. The playmaking measure only goes to 10, and I feel like he has way more than that. You know what I'm saying? So I tried to use this one with the finishing and shooting, but the finishing overwhelms it enough, and he doesn't have enough like playmaking. There's no playmaking in there. We have to do something that's pretty mixed. So I ain't gonna lie, I look at this one because just look at all the other ones. You might be thinking, oh, LeBron got like an 80 dunk. No pie chart gives you an 80 dunk or something like that. I'm just doing an example. And this one is like all defensive build. It's nothing else. All just defense. You see, you feel me? 70 block. They really don't show love like that this year. It's a lot more balanced, you could tell. So the one that probably made the most sense for me to use was this one, which gives him a 63. You know, he still can handle the ball. He's fast. And he could dunk too. So this is the one I decided to go with. So right here, you probably think, okay, 85 strength is just OP, right? 85 strength is OP. And it maybe can go to an 88 if I just decrease his weight and all that. But I wanted to give him a little bit of strength since, you know, it is kind of a LeBron build. So I wanted to give him more strength, right? Just a little bit more strength. But I wanted to keep the speed too, so just watch what I'm gonna do with this physical profile chart right here. I'm gonna keep this one. See, none of the rest really do him justice, you know. This one is alright, but the speed it went down a little bit too much. This one is good, but the strength is still low. So I feel like this is probably the most balanced one right here. So I'm gonna choose that one, and we're gonna work on it. So right here, I'm gonna put the stats in because I already got the stats right here. I gave him an 89 close shot, maxed that out. I maxed out the driving layup. I maxed out the dunk, which goes to an 83. And with the standing dunk, I kept it at a 68, and I didn't touch the post hook. That gets him a 17 finishing badges. So right here, we're gonna max out the mid-range, you know, 72. We're gonna max out the 3. We're gonna max out the free throw to give him a total of 8. But I decided to go with 10 just to show love, man. You gotta show love. So I decided to give him 10 shooting badges because if you go any more up, if you go any more down, it goes 9. So we're gonna start right here when it gives him just 10. So with the playmaking, all I really had to do was max out the passing accuracy and the ball handle and a little bit of the post moves to give him a total of 23 playmaking badges. And I feel like that's more than enough because this build can get Hall of Fame finishing and playmaking badges. So you got to realize that. And you know, LeBron, of course, LeBron doesn't have Hall of Fame shooting badges in real life. That wouldn't be most likely. Most likely he'll have Hall of Fame finishing and playmaking, so let's just give him that. And with the defense was hard too, but forgive me because I decided to not give him any interior defense. It only goes to what, a 59. I decided to keep it low and rely on my Intimidator badge. You see, he's already going to be 6'8", and I'm going to give him max perimeter defense, max lateral quickness. I'm going to give him the max steal. Got to have that max steal and that max defensive rebound. And with the block, I'm going to leave it at a 53 to give him a total of 6. No, 50, my bad. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm going to give him a total of 6 defensive badges, just so he can get that Intimidator and he can get that clamps to really, you know, show a presence at the rim. You feel me? Now, you could either do this, you could take off your defensive rebounding right here and give him more, you know, block if you want to. Just so like he'll have that extra block. But I feel like just because he's 6'8", so tall, you know, he's gonna be getting blocks anyway, especially if you have that chase down artist badge on him. You feel me? So right here, we're just gonna go like that. We're gonna go with that right here. Gonna give him 6 defensive and rebounding badges. You could also take down a little bit because he maxes out at 6 at 67 defensive rebounds, so you have 2 left, and you could probably use it to here or anything else you want to use it to. It doesn't really matter because I don't think you'll get any more than initiative. So I think this is good. This is good right here. So I'm gonna just go and max out that rebound right there, and we're gonna move on. So a little change of plan. I decided to go back and put the block at a 40. The only reason I decided to put a block at a 40 is because I'm gonna probably raise my wingspan to put it up, and it gives you 2 more playmaking badges to end up at 25, 17, 10, 25, and 6. 17, 25, 10, and 6. That's crazy. So that's what I decided to do. If you don't, that's how the meta is this year. That's what we're gonna have to go with. Facts. So right here, again, I decided to put built because LeBron is built. It's facts. He's built. So I just chose the exact same stats. I just fixed the block, put it at a 40, and raised my post moves to give me more playmaking badges. You got to do it. So right here we're gonna go 6'8", 6'8", yes sir. We're not gonna go 6'9". I think that's LeBron's new listed height, right? Yeah, we're gonna keep that at 6'8" though. Keep it at 6'8". What the sway? I don't want to. This year, when you make him heavy, it affects his speed. Like in past 2Ks, like I think 20, it didn't really affect his speed like that. When you make him OC heavy, like OD heavy, but this year it does. Like I don't get it. So right here we're gonna probably keep him at 187 so he can keep that 60 strength. Yeah, I want him to keep that 60 strength. Or when, you know, we'll keep it at 186 because I see it 185. It goes down to 59. 186 is the 60. We'll keep it at 186. 186 the nicest weight. You feel me? You could be either 168 or 186 or 187. It really doesn't make a difference. See, nothing changes. Nothing changes. So we're gonna go 186. Oh, I skipped the wingspan. My fault. So with the wingspan, finally. You see, if we go all the way low, it really takes away from that driving dunk and that standing dunk. You know, it was at like a 70 when you get to 99. It takes away from a lot. But it really doesn't affect your playmaking like that if you really max it out. So this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're going to do. You see, it's at a 64-3. It's at a 64-3. 64-3 right here. You know, and the ball handling is at a +1. So right here, I'm gonna try to finesse it right. I'm gonna try to finesse it so we can be right in the middle. We can still have, you know, long arms to play some defense, but they're not gonna be too long to where our 3 is a 60. So right here, I just decided to almost leave it neutral, but only just go 2 notches down. So with my driving dunk is a 63. I mean, my driving dunk is an 82 and my 3-point is a 63. It's only one less than a 64. Only one less. And we still get a 74 ball control. We still get that +1 with the ball control. You feel me? So we'll go 2 notches down to an 83.0. And we're going to leave it right there. Yes, sir. And right here, you can either choose whatever you want. Now, I heard if you max out your playmaking, I'm going to go back real quick. If you max out your post moves, you'll be able to like post scoring takeover. But do I want to do that? I don't really live in a post like that. I don't think LeBron's takeover is post scoring. So you know what? We're gonna go slashing. That's the best we're gonna do right here. Slashing. Boom. And it's gonna give us a slasher build. It's gonna give us that slasher build, man. Other than the facilitating finisher, we're gonna give it a slasher build. We're gonna get the slasher build, man. So anyway, hey, I went crazy on this build video. I hope. So I see people will use it in the part because I feel like it's a pretty good build to use. And anyway, I got more videos coming out, son. Just leave in the description who I should do next, man. Leave it in the comment section who I should do next. And without further ado, I'ma see y'all later. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, and sub up for your boy. And without further ado, I'ma see y'all later.